SEO is very important on your website. Nextjs supports it by metadata. So let's go learn it on Nextjs. Today we are going to discuss metadata and its use in SEO for websites. This is a crucial aspect, and by properly defining metadata, you can create pages that are search engine friendly, or in other words, have good SEO. Nextjs 14 provides us with the excellent features for this task. Nextjs, in the form of a metadata API, allows us to insert a specific metadata for each page. In this video, we aim to cover all the important aspects of metadata. There are two methods to configure metadata in Nextjs, which we can use in either the page.tsx or layout.tsx files. 1. Export a static metadata object. 2. Export a dynamic generate metadata function. We will examine this in the continuation of the video. Rules of metadata. We can export metadata in both layout and page files. If we define it in a layout, it will be visible on all pages of the layout. However, if we define it on a page, it will only be visible on the page. Metadata follows this order from root to bottom at the page final level. When there is metadata in several places for a similar routes, they merge together. But the page metadata replaces the layout's metadata if they have identical properties. Let's go to the VS Code for better understanding. Initially, it is better to start with static metadata and understand how to use it. First, let's open the layout.tsx file in app folder. We can see that we have a default metadata in layouts. Now, I want to manually enter a metadata in dashboard/page.tsx. Export const metadata equal title my dashboard. After that, if run my website by yarn dev, we can see my website on localhost 3000. If check by inspect element, in the main page or a landing page, we can see here metadata, here title, based on layout.tsx on a source folder. If I go to the dashboard, we can see here my dashboard, and so my dashboard here as a metadata title. That was the most important thing about static metadata. Now let's move on to dynamic metadata. One of the most common examples we can give for dynamic metadata is a post in a blog, or for example a product page. So far we've been able to write the post page, and we should be able to hit the specific metadata for each post. So let's do this together. For this, let's go inside the page.tsx file in the post/post ID folder. For starters, I receive my input from a props. So first define a type, props equal proms, and post ID is a string. Okay, and here my proms as a props. Very good. Now enter the metadata by generate metadata. First, I import something from Next, import metadata. Now, after import metadata, export const generate props. Finally, here, and get post ID from proms. Now, if we go to the post page and, for example, post 20 in the browser, if we go to the post page and if select, for example, post 20, as you can see, if we inspect the meta tag here, I says here post ID 20. Now, for example, if we write post 1000 here, we can see post 1000 here. The method should be written asynchronously, so we make the change like this. In metadata, prompts as a props, and here const title await new promise. I can set timeout, for example, result post ID red. After that, return post L here, return promise as a that's it. In the next video, we will talk about the title metadata. So follow me and wait for the next video. Happy coding!